colleagues will both have a chance to share their reflections as well, but I want to take one moment and introduce them both, and then finish my comments and then invite them up. Senator Tom Udall is from the state of New Mexico. This is his first trip to India, but he comes from one of the most prestigious and well-known and well-respected families, American political families over the 20th century. The Udall family, his uncles ran for president, his cousin is a fellow senator, his father was one of the leading members of the Kennedy administration to advance the interests of the environment and the great outdoors, and he will be a strong friend of India moving forward. Senator Michael Bennet, the senator from Colorado, is actually unique. He is too modest an individual to note this distinction, so it falls upon me to indicate Senator Bennett's background. In the 240 years that the United States has been a country, a young country, a country not nearly as old as India, but in that 240 years there have been close to 2,000 United States senators serving from various states back to the times of George Washington. Of that 2,000 senators, there has only been one senator in that whole history of my country that was born in India, and that's Senator Michael Bennet. You know, as already been mentioned, thinking about the evolution of the United States-India relationship, particularly over the last 12 years, it is really a remarkable story to think that in the dark days, as the Speaker mentioned, of the late 90s, when literally there was a question of sanctions, when there was uncertainty, where there was a tremendous lack of trust between the two countries, we would still go through the normal statements that the world's two largest democracies, the rule of law, common language, but in the late 90s, that wasn't reflected in a strong, robust strategic partnership, trading relationship, or tremendous collaboration. And I think while we can point out some of the bumps right now, it is important to reflect back that how far we've come. And this truly has been a bipartisan effort. There is much you read in the American press about partisanship. Around the question of India, there is complete cooperation between the two parties. I mentioned I am the chairman of the U.S.-India Caucus. I'm not sure that many of my friends from CII recognize that in the United States Congress, in the United States Senate, there are many caucuses, U.S.-America caucus with various other countries.